I think it's so much more than just teaching to a test. I'll have students ask me before MCAS and say, Miss GDR, like, when are we gonna do our MCAS prep? And my response is always like, everything we've done this year is MCAS prep.
My job is to make sure they know the standards that they are supposed to learn in 8th grade. So if I'm teaching all the standards, I'm preparing them for the MCAS.
In 8th grade especially, we're trying to think about what skills and habits they need to be successful, especially as they go on to high school where it's a lot more independent. And so we spend a lot of time norming as a grade level on what should we be looking for in students' writing across classes? What should we really be looking for? What does it mean for a student to get a good grade on something, and how might that look different across the different contents?
So many of the skills overlap. So for example, kids need to write a lot on the math MCAS, and I think that's something that sometimes gets thrown by the wayside. And it's really important for me to communicate with Miss GDR. You know, if she's saying that kids are not able to write in complete sentences, then I know that in math, when I'm asking them to write in complete sentences, that I need to model that.
When I took the MCAS in 7th grade, I think the part that was challenging for me was English, only because back then English was like a struggle for me, and I felt like I was never prepared for English enough until I came here.
Academic-wise, BCCS is really challenging, but the teachers are there to help you.
I think the big thing with rigorous instruction is not lowering the bar for our students. I found that even students who may have a lower reading level are able to access this rigorous content if given the tools and strategies to be successful.
My teachers do make me persevere through my work, because if something's too hard for me, I'll just keep trying, and once I get it, it feels really good. And if something's too easy for me, maybe they'll do another problem for me, and that will be really hard, and I'll just try in between like math problems, and then once I get it, it will feel really good.
I found it to be challenging, but the things we learned in class, it was there on the test, so it was kind of easy for me. And then when I got my grades back from the MCAS, it was a good grade.
I can't do anything in my classroom if my students aren't bought into what I'm doing. Spend a lot of time just getting to know them as people first.
The secret sauce to kids having high results on MCAS is strong relationships with the kids.
The teachers won't let you fail because they see better in you. They want you to always succeed and want you to always get to the higher standard that they know you can.
I felt really good taking the MCAS last year because I knew what to expect.
When I'm prepared, I know I can succeed.